I think I'm done with that for now. Tonight was going to be a test. Is this team a team that's going to be contending within the next little bit? Maybe even this year. They've won 3 in a row. They've played really good hockey over the last 3 games. Are they legit? And tonight was going to be a test. Home ice against a very good LA team. A Jonathan Quick-less LA Kings. And you thought, let's see what happens. Last year when LA came to town, we wiped the floor with them. This time around, we got the floor wiped with us. 7-0 final. But you could see, clear as day, that they were on a completely other planet than the Toronto Maple Leafs. I mean, you could just see it from the get-go. Now, I know people are going to give me the whole, well, they're a young team, and they're developing, and they're going to go through the rough. I understand. I know. We all know what they got to go through. But 7-0. And do you guys even know how many shots they had? 19 shots through all 3 periods. How many shots did they have in the first? 5. How many in the second? 6. The third? 8. Oh, they got better each period. Wow. They gave up 43 shots. They had 19. When do you expect to win a game like that? I mean, people are going to say, well, the power plays, they had 4, we had 1. No one scored on them. Doesn't really mean a whole lot in that sense. But you could see that the LA Kings are still the LA Kings even without Jonathan Quick. They're a big team, a very, very strong team. And they wiped the floor with the young Leafs. They were raking the leaves, if you want to call it. They were raking them, put them in the pile, and just jumped all over them. We cannot blame... And now all the people are going to be saying, well, Freddie Anderson's garbage. Here he goes again. Be quiet. Where was the team? Really? Where were they? Nowhere to be found. When the team plays a little bit better in front of him, look what he does. He plays well. So be quiet. I don't even want to talk about this game anymore. I mean, great. Peter Budaj lost his old buddy Marek Svatos. Obviously, he passed away, and 34 years old. Man, that's... If I'm not mistaken, Marek Svatos was on the Colorado team when they had Sakic and Forsberg and Tanguay, when they were such a good team. Adam Foote, I think, was on the team as well, way back in the day. And I think he was on one of those teams. If I'm not mistaken, let me know in the comments if I'm right or wrong about that. Sad to see an old friend go, but he played well. He faced 19 shots. I can't say he played well. I mean, he saved them all, so he played well, but... Yikes. Wake-up call. We had a 5-1 loss to the Islanders. Then we went on a 3-game win streak. 7-0 loss to LA. Can we keep it going? As in the wins, because we don't want to talk about any of the losses. Next up, we play Philly at home. So it's going to be most likely Freddie starting, and Michael Neuwirth is supposed to be the starter for Philly. Now, Philly has, the telltale of their franchise. They haven't had a good goalie, really, since Ron Hextall. And Michael Neuwirth and Steve Mason numbers aren't really going to help their own case. Go check those out. Let me know if they're any good, because for sure as heck, Michael Neuwirth ain't too great. Let me just look at Steve Mason's real quick, and then we'll give you the kind of which, numbers-wise, Okay. Both both goalies aren't too hot. So, ideally, the Leafs should play well, and who knows what's going to happen. If they're not playing the LA Kings, a dynamo. They're not playing the Tampa Bay Lightning, a dynamo, or Montreal, a dynamo. It is what it is. You face LA, you get destroyed. You got to move on. Something I want to say, though, and I should have said this in the previous Leaf video, but it's just something really quick I want to say. Montreal Canadiens. I mean, people say, oh, the Montreal Canadiens are a Stanley Cup contender. I still don't believe that for a few reasons. I guess I said 2 for 2 reasons. I still don't trust their offense. They are still not very good offensively. And my goodness, do they rely on Carey Price a ridiculous amount. People say, well, no, the defense is pretty good too with Shea Weber. Yeah, maybe. Carey Price comes out for one game, you lose 10-0 to the Columbus Blue Jackets. Tell me your team, it feels a little bit different with Al Montoya in the net. Yeah, a little bit. It kind of made me laugh to see that 10-0 score because it really shows how they play without Carey Price in the net. And they showed it last year too. I really don't know what else to say. Leafs and Flyers. Friday night, I mean, tonight was a gong show. Let's try and move on from it. Were there any positives? Not really. I'm trying to think of one. If you guys can find a positive, let me know in the comments, please. So, that is going to do it for this video, guys. If you like the video and you enjoyed the video, hit that like button. I do appreciate it. Subscribe if you guys are into the channel, into the videos and all that good stuff. And we'll talk to you guys Wednesday night Raptors edition and Friday night Leafs edition. We'll see you guys then.